Alright, hey guys, my name's CJ and we're back with more Detention for the PC. We're up to chapter 4 now, the final chapter. And this is the chapter that will determine which ending you get. I'll be showing you how to get both endings, the good ending and the not so good ending, the bad ending. And there are 3 notes to collect in this chapter. Yes, 3 whole notes. Very exciting. So go in the store and you will see this ray right here, and this ray is Ray's original spirit. This shadow version of Ray is her actual spirit. This is different one. Okay, I don't know how to explain it. This is we'll find 4 of these basically. Our life would vanish, but not our guilt. I am you, yet you are not me. It's the sin that makes you linger in this realm. Memories like mirrors reflecting the true likeness of your soul. In a world full of pain and suffering, Fang Ray Shin, what do you fear the most? Yeah, so we get 3 questions here. I'm gonna keep my fingers off the mouse because I don't want to click anything just yet. You have to choose the correct answer. We'll count to 4 of these true rays, 4 of these original spirits, and they're going to ask us questions, and we have to answer them right in order to get the true ending. If you do not answer them correctly, you'll instantly get the bad ending when you finish the game. So these top 2 are incorrect. The correct answer is losing myself. Believe that we are all born free, eager to walk your own path, and afraid of losing yourself. You are me. So you know you got it right when it says you are me. If it does not say that, you're screwed. You could have saved your game there as well. Alright, so let's go back out. It's a little bit loud in my ears. Can you guys even hear me? I'll turn it down a little bit. Okay, yeah, you see, we were in the room where we originally found the white jade deer pendant for Ray that was in the auditorium. Now we're all of a sudden in the school from leaving that room. Alright, so let's go in here. We will see a white shadow here. Now, I think the white shadow is Ray's earthbound spirit. Like the shadow version of the spirit is Ray's original spirit, and this is Ray's earthbound spirit. I'm not sure, but that's just how I take it. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere and I will follow you like a shadow. Yeah, so now we're playing as this Ray, and we'll have to go out. When we get out when we move this spirit will follow us like a shadow, and we'll stop there. And here's another version of Ray. The sliding door is wrapped in barbed wire. Can't go in that door. You can't go in any of these rooms, by the way. I don't think. I know you can't go in that one or this one. Or in that one. So you have to go down, left, then back up to the room. Yes, as I was saying, you answer any of these questions wrong, just one, and you get the bad ending. Who can be calling at a time like this? Yes, who indeed? Alright, so make sure you don't go past here, because I think the shadow will come back here, so just go inside immediately. And let's talk to this one. No. Talk to her. Remember when you enrolled? So full of passion, but participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worst at home. All the attention quickly turned into unwanted scrutiny. So you chose. The correct answer is to escape. Okay. The world is immeasurably vast. There's always a place to hide. You are me. So there we go. Now let's go through here. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. His way. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book page, or else this would be for naught. Hey, Wei. You're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? I'm not sure. She never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is, do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I'm as clueless as you. Let's just hurry up and burn and finish this. We don't want to get caught. So yeah. Make sure to go this way because the first note will be here. A written verdict from court. A written verdict from court. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Ming Hui. So, Mr. Chang, district level educator, is found guilty with students Wei and others of collusion with communist forces. Chang Ming Hui is to be put to death after the court's ruling. Wei Chun Ting, so Wei, pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading of prohibited texts with rebellious and corrupt thoughts, will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. So Wei was sentenced to jail for 15 years. Alright, let's go in here. Who's that? Remember that guy? That is Wei. Just letting guys know now, that's Wei. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Some of the book contents might conflict with your thoughts or your everyday thoughts, but this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else, for that might put yourself and others in great danger. And Wei, I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Yin, is it about the new books? I've already given the list to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Miss Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, Wei, there's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of those books in the first place, right? What does that say? I know I can always count on you, but what does that say? Ha. I'm just gonna think it says ha. I know I can always count on you. Here is the second note for this chapter. Clipping. Blacklisted something, I don't know. Return home for burial. Half a century in exile, blacklisted to return home for burial during the period of martial law. Miss Yin Tsui Han, so Miss Yin was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. I think nothing else is here. Way. So basically, we have to follow Wei. So there goes Wei. And here's the bathroom. The door is barred by a broom. There's a note on top of it. Snitcher. Remove the broom. Yes. That's weird, it just kind of floats. So weird. This room looks a bit messed up. It's very warped. I can hear the piano. And the song that we played. I actually quite like this song. I actually want to find this song. I really like this song. And here's the last note. See, that was very easy to find the last note. Note entry. Excerpt. That time in fear, forcing herself to breed hatred. Who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? So this is Wei wrote this, and he's talking about Ray. Nari, a last word because of fear, or whatever that is. Neri, a last word because of fear, remorse. The reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur of confused thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. That's pretty sad. Can save a game here, which is what I'm gonna do. And see, everything's changed again. Things keep changing. It's so weird in this game. There's a note on the card. Yes. Here we go. Let's flick this light on, and this shadow, this thing can't go through the light. So let's talk to it and change and turn this light on, and talk to this thing again. Turn this light back off. Make our way to that side of the room and talk to this spirit. Acting immediately on one's determination, this is the philosophy he believed in. That someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? So the correct answer is take hold of your destiny. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. There we go. There is one more spirit to encounter. Everything's changed once again. Let's go through here. No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. So there's the banyan tree. This actually looks like the photo that we found in the prologue chapter, I think. Yeah. And there's instructor by under the banyan tree. So let's move forward. And there's us talking to Instructor Bai. Instructor Bai. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found it on our teacher's desk. Miss Fang, the country appreciates your assistance. So, we are the snitch. We ratted out the Miss Yin and all the others. Did you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone, just like that. You've lost everything you can depend on. What choice will you make now? The correct answer is try to take them back. The instructor's sharp gaze was stifling. You steeled yourself and performed without hesitation. In that one moment, transforming into a pitiless patriot. Easier than you think, right? You or me. So, yeah. Ray was the snitch. And there's Wei again. think we have to go to the roof now. I mean, it's fine. We've answered all of them correctly. Yeah, we have to go to the roof. We answered all of them correctly, and all we have to do now is go to the right, go down, and we will make our way to the end of the game. This way, having a smoke. And everything's messed up again. So let's go back down. And once you come down here, you can't go back up. But you know you've got the good ending if you see a paper airplane in this area. Yellowed paper airplane. From the white deer to my white daffodil. So this is Mr. Chang talking. The white deer is Mr. Chang and the white daffodil is Ray. Fate holds us apart, so let us meet again in another life. To our freedom. So let's go down. So I've collected all the notes and everything for this chapter. Open the door. Chang Ming Hui, you are suspected of spreading anti-government propaganda, smuggling banned books, and organizing illegal gatherings. The court has already obtained the necessary evidence. We now arrest you on the grounds of rebellious activities. Do not resist on pain of death. Here's Mr. Chang. Looks like it will be difficult to escape this time. Fine. Take my head so that I may join my brothers and sisters in death. Sigh. Why? Aren't people born to live freely? To think openly, to speak their mind without reiteration of fear. I think that's it. Freedom of belief, love, and self-realization. Being with you was a happiness of the simplest and purest kind. I couldn't help but think, when we could be hand in hand, living an untroubled life. But in the end, this is only a fool's dream. I too am vain like the daffodils, fixated on my grandiosity. The world is not ready for the likes of us. And this music is... it's really, really good, this music. And everything disappears. Daffodils died by a river of crimson blood, decaying rust-like into the void. And here we go, guys. This is the good ending. And here's Wei. Let's have a look at this. There's a very old Wei construction signboard. evidence of vandalism alongside many signs of protest. And we actually meet somebody here. Metal lodging for laborers, alas to be demolished, all to be demolished. And actually, we meet somebody here, like I said, an old woman. Barred from the heavens, and hampered from the underworld. Alone and wandering forever she goes. So that's Ray. I'm pretty sure, pitiful, so I'm pretty sure that this is Ray. Wandering the school the whole time. And actually, when you die, if you ever die in the main game, she actually appears walking next to you, and she gives you hints on what to do, so you don't die next time. I'm really sorry about that whole thing, guys. Let's examine this. The large banyan tree has been cut down. It's weathered the storm of generations, yet it fell under the sharp edge of human desire. Yes. Yes, it has. And here's the auditorium. And here the credits roll. So coming up to the end of the game. So guys, we have to now make our way to our classroom, which I think is this way. But before I do, let me just explain what the hell's going on, okay? So, if you don't know, like, if you don't understand the story by now, the whole situation with us playing the game as Ray, going to the school and everything, it's not actually happening. Well, it is, but it's not real. It's basically just Ray's spirit going to the school. So because what happened was Ray's mom and dad were fighting, okay, and she didn't enjoy it at home. She wanted every possible chance to get away from home, and so she started seeing the counselor, Mr. Chang, and they developed a romantic relationship. Eventually, Miss Yin found out and put a stop to it, because obviously it's an older man with a child. It's wrong. You can't do it. She's only a child. Sorry. And Ray overheard Miss Yin's conversation with Mr. Chang, and she thought that she was trying to take him away from her, take him for herself, basically. And she went to Wei and got the book list, and then sent it to Instructor Bai, as you know, like Miss Yin, you did this to me, so I'm gonna do this to you, kind of thing. Okay. But thing is, she didn't understand the whole severity of the situation, so she ended up. So Miss Yin fled, so her plan was for nothing. Mr. Chang died, and Wei and other students got sentenced to jail for about 15 years. And she was rewarded and thanked for her assistance towards the country, but thing is, she was branded a snitch or snitcher by her peers and everything, and she was ridden with guilt. And she went to the top of the school building one day and jumped off, killing herself. So she's basically just stuck in a limbo state. She's not allowed to enter heaven or hell, okay, and she's just stuck roaming the school, replaying the whole scenario over and over again. That's basically the whole story. It's pretty messed up, pretty sad, but is what it is. Actually, let me just check the notebook real quick. Amnesty certificate. A certificate of amnesty. Name Wei Chung Ting. Type of pardon. Type of pardon. Hang on. Let me just get my breath. Type of pardon: amnesty. Crime declared invalid. Thought I would rot in jail. I didn't expect to live past martial law. People say I am a victim of politics. My crime was written off, but my youth is long past. Something lost can never be regained. Letters from home. A yellowed letter. My son Chung Ting. So this is Wei's dad. Writing a letter to Wei. So yeah, Wei's dad. My son Chung Ting. Even though I witness sickness and death on a daily basis, this still fills my heart with grief. Your mother's decease was utterly untreatable disease. I can only hope she died without worry and without pain. A person's body can be physically locked up, but your mind is always free to go where it pleases. Father hopes you can still get some peace of mind in the situation. Stay warm, stay safe. Your father, Xia Jin. That's... I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah. So... Wei's dad was a doctor. Eventually, mother still passed away. Father didn't take it well, and had to take a break from his clinic work. His written words were spirited and calming. They supported me during my darkest days. And this is the court thing. So yeah, I've just explained everything to you. Okay, wrong way. So this is pretty sad. We're just gonna go up and see. I'm pretty sure that our classroom is here. Yeah. You can't go in any of these rooms. So the only one you can go in is our classroom, which has no door. And here's our desk. Still here. is Ray. So there we go, guys. That is the good ending for chapter 4. The good ending for the game. I'm gonna cut to how we can get the bad ending. I'm gonna see if I can get there. Yeah, this game is pretty sad, pretty impactful. It's a really good game, seriously, and I suggest you guys go play it. But before anything, we're not done just yet. Let's go and get the bad ending, because you know, why not? Okay, guys, so we're back here with the last question thing here. So I've already gone and like answered all the things wrong, so just answer something wrong. And bad ending. So now we'll go back up to the roof. I've been sitting quietly for about 10 minutes, going through this whole thing again. 5 to 10 minutes, I don't know. Alright. Let's go see Wei. So we're gonna be back here. So you know you've done things wrong. You know you've answered the questions wrong if you see this instead of the aeroplane. Memories are like a mirror reflecting the, I don't know what that says, likeness of your soul. The true likeness of your soul. There we go. I can't see it. I can't see the writing very well. Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. Okay, let's go this way. And this is where things are different from when we see Wei. Facing your own aspirations but not confessing to the truth. I am you, yet you are not me. Yeah. And check this out. It's a river full of blood and dead bodies and all that other crap. There's Wei. Constantly cycling over and over with only the river Sanzu at the end of your journey. Mr. Chang. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge leading to... Okay, I didn't read the rest of that. You guys probably can. So the Requiem with a warm crescendo welcomes you once again. Come on, stop hooking freaking headphones. Look, there's an eyeball. It's really creepy. I wish you could just go faster, because I want to get this done with, because I've been recording for like 52 minutes. Let's go, Ray. Come on. turtle is faster than the way you walk. And we are greeted by an audience. So let's go up onto the stage. And there's this thing holding a rope. Let's take the rope, and they will disappear. There's the chair, and here's a rope. Life ends, this is sin. Life ends, but sin is permanent. In silence I await my curtain call. So I'm pretty sure you'll know what to do. Drag and drop. Damn, dude. I swear this whole thing is just me saying damn, dude. Because, really, damn. Very impactful game, this. And there we go, guys. The end of Detention. This game is one of the best games I've ever played. Hands down, one of the best. Cause you have to play the game to understand to understand everything. The more and more you play it, the more you understand. But I hope I explained the story to the best of my abilities, so you guys can understand. This is one of the best survival horror games. Not many games nowadays can do that. So, and with the art style like this, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Not many games have this kind of style, and not many games have a point and click system, which is surprising. Alright, I'm not gonna spend too much, but yeah, too much time on here again. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video with another walkthrough or playthrough or whatever. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.